Welcome to Krk in the autumn Bora winds weather. Which is infamous in these parts. The Bora wind makes the seas choppy, as you can see. The other wind is called the Yugo, and it blows up from the south, and it makes the sea swell. But this is Bora, the Bora wind. Across there you can see the old walls of Krk town. A brave man fishing. You can see in the distance the cathedral, the tallest point in Krk Old Town. And then to the west is getting developed. There's a beautiful camp. And here in the summer is one of the few sandy beaches that the kids love. It's a bit warmer, it's a bit shallower. It's a very dramatic sky. The best photos seem to be when you have clouds and sunshine fighting it out. And the sea really is swelling here. A few days ago, there was a storm. It had snow. It had snow on the island for a few hours. And now we're back to the normal. You could still swim. I've seen some people swim. We swam into December one year. But not the locals. They don't do that. Here they're building out more berths for the sailboats. And the view is fantastic. The view is of that. You see, it's a funny place. I mean, the whole Dalmatian coast is like this, where in the summer it's teeming with life and music and tourists, and in the winter it becomes this, a bit more wild, a bit more empty and quiet. I kind of prefer this. Here is where they're building more spaces for the boats. And this place that I mentioned is called Punta di Galetto. Here's this wild and raging sea. I'm hoping this mic is doing a good job because it's very windy. No one's sailing today. So yeah, this is end of October in Krk. Krk is the second biggest island of Croatia. It's also the closest island, I would say, to Central Europe, which is why you have so many tourists coming here, even off season, because they can drive. There's cars from Holland, Norway, certainly Austria, Slovenia. Because you can come here for a long weekend, you can do it. There's a bridge to the island, and you can have a bit of Mediterranean break, Adriatic break, from the dreariness and fog of Central Europe. And you get this. The latest trends in architecture is this kind of neo-Bauhaus, which isn't actually all that bad, at least inoffensive as a style. It's white, it's clean, juxtaposed with the more traditional houses. But it does kind of work with enough greenery and pine trees and flowers. Even these places look nice. This water in the summer is clear, crystal clear blue, especially as it's sandy here. And now it's not. You see over there, there's a boat that got washed up. In any case, this is Krk in October. Here we are in the actual old town, inside the city walls of Krk on the very quiet season. This pizzeria is amazing in the summer. It's always busy. You can still smell it now. Pizzas here in Croatia, very good. This is the view facing southwest. Across there, on a clear day, you can see the next island, which is Rab. Rab is one of the few islands that has sandy beaches, because Croatia is mainly rocky beaches. If you like that sort of thing, it means things are clean. You're not going to get sand all over your apartment and bed, but you can pretty much count on hurting your feet whenever you go swim. this is the view. Pretty spectacular. In front of me is the old courthouse or tribunal, which now houses events and concerts. We saw Vlatko Stefanovski, a very famous guitarist from Macedonia. In here it's an open air theater inside, and it was quite a show. Of course, what do you think is through here but a bar and a cafe in the summer? Right now you can see how magnificent these city walls were. And this is the probably original square, Trg Kamplin. This in the summer is where they have sword fights and such. It's amazing how smooth and shiny the streets are here. It's probably the best time to show you Krk because there's no throngs of people everywhere. In the summer you'll not even see clearly the buildings for all the folks. Beautiful door with a Croatian checkered stone. This is the Cathedral of Krk, seat of the bishop. I believe, it could be, is it 1,000 years old? I think it's 1,000 years old, roughly.
Give or take.
Give or take. And again, you see the checkered squares of the Croatian crest. Nighttime in Krk town. Perfection. These streets in the summer are absolutely packed with sunburned people, colognes and skin creams and perfumes and tobacco. It's a beautiful thing. A chapel, if you miss Mass, you can whip in here. And this is probably the cutest, prettiest, quaintest restaurant in town. No. We made it to the other side of the town. This is the other side of the wall. And you could see at the end was where there would have been a gate. These walls used to keep out the pirates and the Turks and the invaders. Now they're used to keep in the tourists. There's a smell of figs in the air. Figs, it's over, but you can still smell maybe they've fallen off the trees and they're left behind.